Hello, and am I on there? Okay. Good afternoon, and welcome to Body Talk. It's the end of February, and it's 2018, and so we're going to talk about what's going on with health services, some events and different things, and the other thing that's coming up in March is spring break, and how maybe you should keep yourself safe.
Yes.
So this is Marlene Childers, the what would you call it? School nurse or
Campus nurse.
Campus nurse? Okay.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, good afternoon to the audience. And just going to talk to you about what health services is going to be doing over the next couple months. We've got a lot of activity going on behind the scenes. We're working on our annual health fair. This is the 4th year that we have taken this over.
I think that's the location's changing this year.
Yes, it is.
Because it used to be in the
Conference Room C.
Conference Room C and the
David
under the
Schmidt.
cafeteria.
Yes, that's correct.
And this year it's going to be in Line Center.
Yes, in conjunction with blood drive as
Is
well.
that the main gym or both gyms?
Both gyms.
Okay.
So the health fair will be in the lower gym. I guess that's when you first come in. Is that the lower gym, right?
I think it's the upper.
Okay, so the upper gym. The health fair will be in the upper gym. And then our blood drive will be in the lower gym. And so they're going to be running simultaneously.
What's the date?
Thursday, April the 19th, our health fair is from 10 to 2. And the blood drive is from 10 to 3:30.
On the same day?
On the same day.
So you can test your blood and
Yes,
they can
and then
take it away.
and then take it away. That's right, because you know, and that's something that I did want to talk about with the blood drive. There's always a critical need for blood donors. And with the high water and the flooding that's going on across the United States and the weather changes, and there's a lot of blood donations needed, and it's always critical. And so I want to touch on that. So if you are able to donate a unit of blood, it would so be worth it. 1 unit will save 3 lives. And so usually our blood drives, we usually get about 50, excuse me, around 50 units of blood.
that's pretty good.
It is for our small college campus here. We do very well. And so
Is that mostly students or?
I would say
comes?
it's about 3/4 students, and then we get some community
And some
donations in as well, and staff, yes.
I can't do it.
You can't?
No.
Because of your heart
No,
problems?
because I lived in Europe in the mid-'80s for over 6 months. And mad cow disease was a thing at that point. So I'm a mad cow, I guess.
Is that
So-
what's wrong?
So that's why I can't donate
Is that
blood.
what's wrong with you,
Yeah.
mad cow disease?
Boo.
Well, I hope Debbie's able to
Yeah, she
contain
does.
you.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. I understand she was not feeling well, and you took good care of her, didn't you? So, but anyway, yes, there's a lot of restrictions concerning donations of blood. So I put that out on the internet. So if there's any question about whether or not you're able to donate, then review that material, because there's a lot of material in that tells whether you can donate or not.
What's good habits that maybe you should do before you donate? The night before, should I go out drinking and partying and then come in?
Absolutely not, because we know that alcohol dehydrates you, So, no, you would not want to, go out binge drinking or anything like that.
Well, what would help me donate blood and have the fewer side effects of, passing out or
Sure.
whatever?
Well, so you want to kind of prepare yourself about a month ahead of time.
A month.
And make sure that you're eating, foods that have a high source of iron, which are your green leafy vegetables, spinach, kale, that type of thing, vegetables, green vegetables, broccoli, iron fortified cereal also. Shredded wheat, bran flakes, that type of thing. And so you want to kind of focus on building your iron up. That usually is the #1 deterrent that you cannot donate. So
do they test for that before?
They do. They do a little finger stick, and I very seldom pass that.
Are women more susceptible to not passing it?
I think so,
Okay.
yes. And there's reasons for that,
Sure.
which I won't go into because we probably already know what those reasons are. But,
Sure.
Yes, we tend to, not make the cut more so than what men do.
Is there any difference in age?
Well, no, I don't think there is. I think the younger you are, the more you're, the better iron
Okay.
that you have, iron level. But you cannot donate. You have to be 17 in order to donate, but we have to have parental consent. But anybody 18 or older can donate, but you have to pass that screening. And so your hemoglobin, they want to see through a finger prick, they want to see that at about 12.4. And if you're 11.7 or even 12, they won't pass you through. So you want to focus about a month ahead on starting to prepare and get your iron build up.
Stay hydrated, of course.
Yes, and make sure.
Eat a breakfast.
Yes, the night before you need to get plenty of rest. The morning of your donation, you want to make sure that you eat breakfast and that you drink a lot of water before. And that's just to keep yourself hydrated so that, finding a vein is easy because they have to use a large bore needle because blood is so viscous, it's so thick that it doesn't pass through, small caliber needles. So
now, if you're like me and you take blood thinners, aspirins, and different things like that, is it a good idea or can you not give blood?
I don't think they want you to give blood when you're on blood thinners.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Because you were saying it was thick or whatever. It's like, well, mine isn't
Right.
anymore.
No, yours probably
But
like.
it used to be very thick.
Oh, I'm sure.
Where you stick it and it clots like boom,
clots real quick.
which
Yes.
isn't a great thing.
No, it isn't. Not.
I used to thought
for-
it was a great thing because you could punch me and I wouldn't bruise for nothing. I could cut myself bad and it's done. Yay me. No.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
not a great
That's
idea.
That's not a good thing.
So
when
if
the blood
you are
clots.
one of those quick clotters, you might want to think about taking some aspirin. You might head off a little heart problem, I think.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Well, and baby aspirin a day
Right.
isn't going to hurt
That's what I'm
anybody.
saying.
Yeah. So I take it daily, just because it's a good thing. It's not going to it's not going to hurt me. And if anything, it will help keep my blood thin and keep that heart risk down.
Yeah. Older people like us talk
Yeah,
about these things.
these old people.
The first 40 or 50 years you're alive, you're just abusing yourself, and the next 40 or 50, you're just trying to stay alive.
Exactly. You're right. You're right on there. So, yeah, giving blood, though, is truly, it's one of the most generous things anybody could do. Because, like I said, you're saving 3 lives. And I try to donate, but they always want my blood. My blood's AB positive, and so there's only 1% of the population that has that blood. And my blood can go to anybody.
Okay.
And so my platelets are used for anyone. And So, you know, they call constantly wanting my blood.
Yeah, I think I'm O positive.
So you're very common. You're right in that group. That's the most popular group in the blood types.
So what else can we find at the health fair?
Okay, speaking of the health fair, our theme this year is Boardwalk to Better Health, and I'm just going to show this real quick. It's like the Monopoly game. So we've got it set up, you know, just like the board game.
You probably don't have a jail, though.
No, but you know what? We can certainly make one. So if anybody gets out of hand, you know, don't be surprised. There might be a jail. And we'll have all of our vendors, and we're even adding some new vendors this year.
Cool.
But that's going to be a surprise. And hopefully we will have line dancing going on in the gym. We will also hoping to get the rock wall in through the Army recruiters.
Massage?
We are having massage, yes. That seems to be a very popular. I think I might try to hit that up too myself. And of course we've got, you know, the state troopers and campus police and Rio Village police, and I think they're bringing in the drug dogs. And so
they'll bring in their crazy glasses so that you can
the driving,
try and walk the line as if you were drunk. And they do mess you up.
Yes, they do. Yes.
I've been drunk once or twice, and those glasses are way worse than being drunk, I think.
I think so. Yeah. So anyway, we're very excited about our health fair this year, and hopefully
maybe parking might be a little bit better in this new location.
That's what we're hoping, that parking will be better, and we're also going to be having hot dogs and hamburgers out on the grill. Dave Ding, he's having a sidewalk sale. So we've got a lot going on.
A lot of activity, and there's always something there for everyone.
There is, and so I'm inviting all the students. Please try and come to our health fair. There's all kind of free
door prizes,
and handouts, giveaways. All kind of little sample things.
Yeah, trying little smoothie drinks and stuff. Yes,
so it's all going to be worth your while just to go in and make your round, you know, make it around the
they'll stick
Monopoly
your finger
board.
and do your cholesterol.
We have Holzer Health Systems coming in, and they're doing blood pressure screenings and cholesterol.
Bone density.
Bone density. Glucose screenings.
And there's one I think you put your feet on that tells you whether you're flat-footed or whatever.
And I think that's part of the bone density scan too. They scan your feet to do that. So there's going to be something there for everybody. And so we're very excited about it. And so that's going to be on Thursday, April the 19th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., our health fair.
Okay.
And make sure that you come and be a part of that. It's here on campus. It's geared toward health. And so hopefully we'll see everybody there.
Yeah. Everything from mental health to nursing homes, mental health. Maybe I already say that, but
now we're kind of
all the agencies around.
Yes, that health concerning. And also,
what was it, area agency on aging?
Yes.
And they have a huge amount of things. You know, it's just kind of a little building back behind campus.
Yeah, but they
have a lot of different things to help people in their older years, whether it's like finding somebody to vacuum your house or
anything,
busing you from here to there or whatever. So
it'd
be a good time to just meet those people face to face.
Yes, they're good. They're there for our community elderly people, and So it's a good thing. They have nurses that come in and make home visits and so forth. So the Area on Aging, they definitely do a lot in the community. So we want to praise them for all they do. We're also having free HIV testing. Now,
is that a big problem anymore?
Yes, HIV is on the rise.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought maybe it had waned out since the 80s, but
no.
Okay.
But
I'm not in that scene anymore, but
HIV is no longer a death sentence.
okay.
There is now medication for treatment, but
Not a cure, but management?
Not a cure, just a management. Yes. Okay. And so we are offering free HIV testing. It's all confidential. No name, no questions. And so I highly encourage everybody that if you have been sexually active, if you have received blood transfusions at any time, especially in the 70s or 80s when blood wasn't tested, then you should be tested for HIV.
Wouldn't it have shown up by now?
Not always, they say. There can be a 10-year window. So it doesn't just show up right away. So,
okay. I was at Walter Reed Medical Center when they were first doing studies about it. And, in the labs, we had like Petri dishes full of it. And there was a ward where we kept those people in basically secluded.
Seclusion, yeah.
Right.
Quarantined.
And, and I saw a few nurses break down over it because the descent that they made with the disease, it was just ugly.
Yes. And
just losing weight until there's just nothing there.
Yes. And usually they die from pneumonia, Kaposi's pneumonia.
And then is this testing somewhere not amongst the rest of the things?
It's kind of off.
So, so nobody's going to go there like, look at that person.
No, it's very discreet. We make sure of that, you know. But
and we were in the military. We were tested, everybody.
Oh yeah.
At some
sure.
point.
Yeah, and you guys get a lot of shots too going in that military, don't you? But I think most labs charge anywhere from $100 to $200 for HIV testing.
Wow.
So this is free. So please, I'm encouraging everybody, the LGBT population, anybody, again, that has had sex, where
you don't know the history of everyone you've been with.
Exactly, you don't.
Because you don't know the histories that everyone they have been with.
Correct, and that's the problem. But if you'll remember when Freddie Mercury died from Queen,
right,
and that same day, I believe it was when Michael Johnson was, or
was a basketball player?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Yeah, he was diagnosed either a day before or the same day. Yeah, Magic Johnson. Yeah. What'd I say, Michael? I think I did. That's a student we have on here. Anyway, take that back. Magic. It's Magic Johnson. So anyway, the day Freddie died, that's the day that Michael Johnson was, Magic Johnson was started on his medication.
And
that's
so he's
when
not gone, is he?
No.
Right.
Oh no, he's still, So just think of what a change that was, though, within a matter of a couple days.
Right.
Like they came out with treatment for that, and so it's come a long way since
because at the beginning it's like, I wonder if this will work, and it has.
And it has. So, that was back in the late 80s, wasn't it, when that occurred? Magic Johnson was...
Yeah, or early 90s, somewhere in there.
Yeah. So anyway, it's changed a lot, over a couple of decades here. So
Okay,
you know,
we got
it's
another.
not necessarily a death sentence anymore.
We got another 6 or so minutes.
Okay.
We're talking about spring break.
Spring break.
How to be
Safety
safe.
tips. Yep. So this goes all out to all the students because I really want them to be safe and get back here. If you're headed out to the beach or anywhere traveling, I just want to give a few tips on being safe because I want you back here.
Right.
Don't
and
want nothing
I've had
bad
classes.
to happen.
Yeah, I've had classes where I've talked to them and say, okay, I know you all think you're invincible. You're not. I've been here at the college for 30 years now, and I've seen many students die. You know, probably number one thing is car accidents.
Right. That's right.
And this kid was in my class, went on, I think it was Thanksgiving. He was a basketball player and didn't come back. So I lost one on my class after I gave him the, you know, be careful speech.
So
it's a real thing. You have to be
is.
careful.
So I'm going to play mommy now for like the next few minutes. So here's some tips I got for you. First off, arrive safely to your destination. So driving through the night to make it down to Florida or other sunny destinations is common. But traffic death rates are 3 times greater at night than during the day. Did you know that? 3 times greater.
I can imagine with animals and different things jumping in your way. And the best thing, don't swerve too much. Yeah, it's just better to drive through it.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yep. When you're seeing
there was
an
a girl
animal.
that I knew that died. The driver of the car swerved around a dead raccoon and flipped the car, and she died. But you know, just drive through it.
Tragic.
Because you'll get in more trouble swerving, losing control, flipping, and all that.
Yep. So, you know, if you can't avoid night driving, then make sure somebody's staying awake with you so they can talk to you and kind of trade off or whatever.
Right.
So, you know, please drive safely. Don't take any chances at your hotel. So you want to lock your doors and secure your important belongings, okay?
There's usually a safe in the room.
Yes, so you want to put your wallet or, you know, purses in the safe. Don't leave them out. And another thing, when you're in a hotel, please, please make sure that you put everything up off the floor. Everything. Your suitcases, your coats, everything, put them up. Put them up. Get them off the floor because of bed bugs.
Oh.
Bed bugs will take a hike on anything you have. So please be cautious of that.
That makes me want to stay overnight in a motel.
I hear you. And check. When you go in, check.
Yeah.
You know,
Lift up the edge of the sheets.
Exactly. Because you don't want to bring no bed bugs on campus.
No, we've had that one time, I think.
And we've got a handle on it, you know, before anything ever came around, just because of people paying attention, such as in the library. Those ladies are very good in there. And so just put your things up, guys. Don't leave them sitting on the floor. Them bed bugs will hop on your shoes anywhere. You want to be smart about who you give personal information to. So don't tell anybody your hotel or room number that you are not comfortable with. And you shouldn't be telling strangers, you know, because there is stranger danger. You know that. It's not a safe world like it was 10 years ago.
And you ought to have a wingman.
There you go. Wingman, yes.
Whether you're male or female, you ought to have somebody there as a partner to watch your back, and you watch their back.
Which comes into the buddy system.
Right.
It works, people, it works. So please use the buddy system. We do not recommend that you leave a party with a stranger or leave a bar. Please, guys, take care of each other. Look out for each other. It's dangerous out there. There's all kind of people that want to harm other people. So
Well, they think, you know, maybe the locals or somebody think all these little rich kids from the colleges, they got money to spare, and they'll take advantage of them.
Take advantage of you. So please, guys, look out for each other. And if you're out in bars and you're drinking, do not leave your drinks sitting out on, you know, a table, a bar. People put stuff in your drinks, okay? And then you lose consciousness, and then they do whatever they want to you. So it is not safe. And just look out for each other. If you're with friends, then be a friend. You know what I'm saying? Take care of each other. If you need help, ask for it. If there's an emergency, don't rely on somebody you don't know to get help for you. Call for help yourself, okay? Just dial 911 if you're in any danger at all. And hydrate yourself. Keep yourself very hydrated, and wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
Sunscreen. Don't get burnt. Heat stroke and melanoma are not happy spring break thoughts, okay? And make sure if you go and get tattooed that the equipment is sterilized, it's not dirty, you know.
Don't do it on the street corner.
No, or in a campus dorm room.
Yeah.
No.
That wouldn't happen.
No. So,
okay. Well, I think we're about out of time.
Okay. So there's my spill. I have lectured you, so please come back safe to us. Okay?
All right.
All right. Well,
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month.
Thank you.